Hello, my dear students. I hope you all are fine. Students, today we will revise our lesson number 2, which is articles. Students, the words a, and the are called articles. Articles comes before nouns. And you may have noticed that in every sentence, articles are used, right? So students, a, an, and the are called article. These three words are called article. The words a and an are called indefinite articles, and the is called definite article. Students, the meaning of a and an is just one. So we use it for single noun, right? We use it for singular countable nouns. We use a before words beginning with consonant sounds. So students, you already know what are consonants and vowels, right? There are 5 vowels, a, e, I, o, u, and the rest of the letters in English alphabet are called vowels. Are called consonants. A, e, I, o, u are vowels and the rest of the letters are consonants. So students, we use article a before words beginning with consonant sounds. Some words may begin with a consonant but have a vowel sound. So students, we have to check the sound before using an article. We have to check the sound, what sound is coming from that word before which we are going to use an article. For example, we use an for the vowel sounds. Before vowel sounds we use an, and before consonant sounds we use a. For example, a ball, a cat, an umbrella. We use an before umbrella because umbrell is the spelling of umbrella, and the first letter of the word umbrella is a vowel, right? U is a vowel, so we will use an before umbrella, and we use a before the words which are consonants. For example, a computer. C is a the first letter of C, computer, is C, and C is a consonant sound. So we will use a before consonant sounds. So students, I hope you've understood. We have to check the sound, which is important. We don't have to check the letter, because sometimes there may be a consonant letter in the beginning of a word, but we have to check what sound is it giving. For example, European lady. What is the spelling of European? European. 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 So what ya is the sound of the letter Y. Yeah. U and European. Because ya is the sound and Y is a consonant sound. So even if the first letter of the word is vowel, but the sound is consonant, then we will use a, because in European the sound, the first letter, the sound which is coming, the first sound, the beginning sound is ya. Therefore, we will use a before European, because the first letter is, the first sound, the sound of the letter is consonant. So student, we have to check the sound, not the spelling. We use a or an with singular countable nouns. If there is an adjective before the noun, a or an should agree with the first sound in the adjective. So students, a and an is used before singular countable nouns, because the meaning of a and an is single. Now students, the word the is called definite article. Why is it called definite article? Because we use it for specific items. For to specify something, we use the article the, and therefore it is called definite article. It is used before singular and plural nouns when the noun is specific or particular. So to specify a noun, we use the article the, and it can be used before singular and plural nouns both. It is used when referring to a particular noun. For example, the Taj Mahal. When we refer to a particular noun, then we use the. When the noun is unique or the only one of its kind. When the noun is unique means, if the noun is unique, that means, for example, the Prime Minister of India. We use the before the name of the Prime Minister because Prime Minister is unique. That is why we will use the before it. When the noun refers to a whole class, for example, the students of class 5. So, we will use the before it to specify something. Before the name of communities, before the name of newspaper. You must have read the newspapers, the Times of India, the Hindustan Times. So, before the name of a newspaper, the is written. Before designations such as the doctor, the engineer, we use the before the designations. And before the names of directions also we use the east, the west, the north, the south. It is also used before the name of some countries like UK or USA or UAE. So we use the before the name of some countries. Before the name of rivers, seas, oceans, a group of islands, mountain ranges, famous buildings and monuments, we use the before them as well. And we use the before superlative forms of adjectives also. For example, tallest, largest, highest. Understood? The is also used before the ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers are the third, fourth, first, second, where we tell the position. For example, first, second. We will not say the 1, the 2, the 3, but we will say the first, the second, the third. Before the time of the day like morning, evening or afternoon, we use the. And before the names of some organizations like police department, army, navy, we use the before them also. We say the police department, the army, the navy. So students, you have to remember it. And the article is not used before plural countable nouns and before the names of people countries, days, months, games, languages, and subjects. So we will not use the before the days, before the name of days. For example, we will not say that the Sunday, the Monday, the third day, the Saturday. So the is not used before the name of the days, and it is neither used before the name of languages also. We don't say the English, the Hindi, the maths, the science, right? So it is wrong. We will not say like that. Before uncountable nouns, we don't use the. Before abstract nouns, before the names of regular places of visit where we go regularly, we will know the places where we go regularly are school, temples, churches, mosques, college. So we will not use the before the places where we go regularly. And before the names of meals also, for example breakfast, dinner, and lunch, we will not use the before them also. And students, I hope you understood till here. We use a or an when we refer to someone or something for the first time. We use the when we refer to someone or something again and again. So if in a sentence something is repeating, if a word is repeating, if we are saying our school is a place where students go to study, so we will use a first, and then if the school is coming again in that paragraph or in that uh, in that line, then we will use the again. So we will not use a or an again and again. Instead of a or an, we will use the if it is repeated. So I hope you understood it well. Now I'll be sending you some exercises. You have to do it yourself. Do it. Thank you.